is absolutely the same. So you have to build the same track for in all these divisions. We all know the rules of RoboRAVE. We had to be any open platform. In the example that we saw in the video, we have an Edison robot, but it can be anything. It can be a Lego, it can be any control base, even our metal room, you can imagine. It's done well for everyone. And the size of the robot maximum on the base, this is very important, has to be 20 centimeters times 25 centimeters. We have 1 centimeter of tolerance for this, and we are going to see this exactly when we talk about the track. The track has to be built, as you know in the instructions, out of pages of standard paper. If you are in a country that you can have access to letter size paper, you just use that one, or A4. So those are the rules. You can just glue it or tape it with anything that you want, but they had to be in a standard paper. We have had questions about building the track like in a whole, in a complete material like wood, plastic, vinyl, silicone. No, it's not possible. The rules say exactly that they have to be built with a standard paper. So that's the first thing. We also talk about a timing device. So besides the timing device that the judges will have tomorrow for the competition, you can also have a timing device in a specific place on the track. We'll talk about that a little bit later. And that will help us in case that maybe the judges couldn't catch up the time. This is an unusual situation, but also your time can be a backup to help to score, right? How do we score in Fastbot? So in RoboRAVE, all scores are in points. We don't talk about time as a final score. They are in points. And a full score is 400 points. So you see here the example, elementary, the summatory of 100 plus 150 plus 150 will be 400. And same thing for middle school and for high school and up. What will be the remaining time? The remaining time that you have for 2 minutes, that's 120 seconds. The remaining time will be added to your initial time of 400. An example is that if your team completes your laps in 87 seconds, what we do is that we do a subtraction. 120 minus 87 seconds is 33. So your final score will be 433 points. Another example, you take the whole 2 minutes to accomplish your laps for your division. So you have 0 seconds remaining, you have exactly 400 points. Okay, that's one part here. Okay, I will go now to the tracks. So you all have seen, because you have built it, that the tracks are coming in this PDF file. So I'm going to show the track for Fastbot. The track for Fastbot is this one. You have had access to this track for a long time. And some important things. I was mentioning the timing device. You can put it here. It can be a tablet, an iPad, and a smartphone. any device, like even a stopwatch or something, just a watch that can give you time. It will help us to consider that time in case that there are some discrepancies or issues. This one is a blank page. Over here, you can put the name of your team, the name of your country, anything that you want there, because you see that. And basically, it consists of 16 different pages. Something important, the initial page, in this case, is the number 11. Please make sure that it's pointing to this direction. So your robot will go and then have to turn right to the right, in this case, to the right. If you have flipped this page, you have to put it again in this position. So this is the way that the arrows are pointing from the 11 to the 10 page, and it has to be like that on your track. So please make sure, check, because we have seen some things that have like this issue. Please check it, because the judges will check this tomorrow and they will make you to change it if it is not pointing in the right direction. Okay. Besides on the rules, I'm gonna give you an explanation of additional things that we have to consider. As we know, learning and fun is the priority. We know that as competitors or as players, you want to achieve and do your best and get the biggest score or the less time. Yes, it's a competition, but more than a competition, it's a collaborating environment. We have here people from all over the world. So let's try to make this fun, to learn, and everything can happen in robotics. As you know, maybe you have a very good, because there is no perfect robot, and something happens, like the battery or something on the programming, something on the circuits. If that happened, don't worry, you have two chances tomorrow, you have two chances to play. And if for some reason you cannot have a good score or something, you will always have more RoboRaves and more robotics competition to compete and to play. And the most important thing is that you improve every time. Doesn't matter. If you do one lap today, you can do in next time like 2 laps, and that's the most important. Try to improve yourself, and don't compare too much to the competition, right? Any robotics platform can be used. I just mentioned that. You had 2 minutes to complete the laps. So there are some situations. What happens if the robot goes out of the track? So you still have 2 minutes. What you have to do is that you take your robot, you put it on the initial position, and you have to complete all the laps for your division. So the laps won't be accumulating. Let's say that you are in the high school app division and you already have completed 2 laps and your robot goes out. You take it and then start in the initial position from zero, right? From zero, because it was that issue. But the good thing is that in this contest, you are not disqualified. You can take your robot and put it again back on the initial position. Same thing with other situations. Maybe an object or even one of the players touch the robot. What you have to do is to bring the robot back to the initial position and go again. If the 2 minutes have no lapse, you still have time to play. The robots must be 100% autonomous. So on the check-in tomorrow, besides checking the robots and the tracks, the judges will also check that the robot is somehow is programmed autonomous. So like an autonomous robot is one that is not remote control, is one that you have programmed, and the programming, the code makes that robot function as it should be. In this case, to follow a line, to make laps. So yes, we will verify. That will be a severe um, I won't say mistake. It will be a severe penalty to try to do a remote control robot um, in this scenario. Well, the judges can do things like this tomorrow in the check-in. They can, and it's even good if they can put your robot to try to do one lap to make sure that is autonomous, right? It's stuff like that. So the judges have all the expertise, and they also will check this situation. So no remote control robots in this competition. Only players can operate and manipulate the robot. So very important, as we know, maybe in the same room or the same school that you are or home, you are with your coach. So the ones that are going to participate are the players, not the coaches, not the parents. We will see that also in the live transmission because you guys had to present the robots and their teams. So we will make sure that the one that is actually operating the robot is a elementary school kid, middle school kid, and and is for the right division, right? I just mentioned if the robot is touched or manipulated at any time during the competition, it must be taken and returned to home without stopping the stopwatch. You had the chance to keep going, right? The total score is the combination of points earned by the score table in the score section. And another very important thing is the 9 point. Each team will be able to record the participation for a claim. This claim can only be made by the coach in good terms. So you know that you had to have a device, smartphone, laptop, or some device with a camera to broadcast, to connect to a Zoom meeting in this case, and broadcast your participation. If you by the chance have another device, another camera, you can by yourself record your participation, and that will be useful. You can upload it in case that you have a claim. We are thinking about these situations because maybe it could happen. We have seen that there are many very fast robots, and you know, like it's more difficult to judge through the internet than being alive. Yes, so that will be something that will be also available in case that you want or you can record that. So we are very interested that you have a good and enjoyable experience, and that's why we have also this rule. Um, in summary about the fastball competition, I would like to say that what we want is that you guys have a good time, enjoy, learn, participate. You are also competing with other countries, but we want more a collaborative space. We are all in this together, like we say in this 2020. So that is the summary of this training that we have for the fastbot competition. Okay, talking about the judges, we're going to have two judges minimum for each division. One judge is going to have access to an scoring system. Will you will see the live scoring system tomorrow when you are participating, and people in your country or your family, friends can see also that scoring system. And the other judge will take time, and the timing of the judges will be average, and that will give us the final result. Also mentioning this scoring system and everything that is going to happen tomorrow, we are going to have the competitions, and in case that's the case that we want, that everything is totally clear, totally transparent, everything is happy with the score, we will put official that time at the end of the competition. Otherwise, think of the score as a temporary score, yes, until the organizers that we are um, say that that the score is official. it won't be official. So there is going to be a time that we can have to put the official score on the results to make it totally transparent. Okay, maybe Paula, do you want to add something else about the Fastbot challenge?
I think I just want to mention that for the time could be like the average between the judges maybe, and we will keep the millisecond if we need it. Um, I think for now is all. And yeah, as you mentioned, the most important thing is the players have fun. I don't know, maybe if they have some question and we can just
So I think
to them.
it's a good time to have questions about the Fastbot challenge. If you want to have to ask any question, you can ask it by the microphone, or you can also ask it by the chat. There is no problem. So feel free to ask any question at this moment.
I think it's clear for
Any-
everyone.
So yeah, there is no question. It looks like everybody is on the same page. So please, Paula, if you can continue explaining the line following challenge.
I don't know if Raj want to add something for us for the challenge.
No, I think you guys did a great job. I just want to emphasize, with the elementary, it's so easy for the adults to sit down and do the code. But the students don't learn when you do that. They just learn to watch you. So, as Henry and Paula said, focus on the collaboration. Make sure the kids are learning to improve over the importance of just winning. So I'm going to be one of the judges tomorrow, so I'm watching for everything that Henry and Paula has said tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say keep going, great job, and welcome everybody. I am just so impressed, guys, to see us go from 25 high school kids 20 years ago to we're over 35 countries now playing. So no more from me. I'm going to shut it down, but thank you. You guys keep going. It's a wow.
Bueno, voy a decir algo en español para aquellos que están aquí acompañándonos en español. La parte más importante de toda la competencia es que hayan construido sus tracks en papel. Recuerden que la competencia, en las reglas estaba muy claro que tenían que construir sus pistas en papel normal, en tamaño carta. Y el robot debe estar, debe cumplir las normas de fit dentro de la hoja correspondiente a la región de empezar o de estar. Creo que recibimos algunos videos entre ayer y hoy. Algunos de los jugadores empezaban el recorrido al revés. Entonces recuerden que hay una flecha que nos indica hacia dónde debe correr el robot. Yo creo que enseguida lo podemos pasar para que quede claro. Y nada, lo más importante es que aprendamos juntos en este proceso y darles la bienvenida a todos y que tengan en cuenta, como les dije al comienzo, que estamos manejando la hora de Canadá, así que tengan en cuenta el horario que les correspondió a cada equipo. A cada uno de los coaches les envió ayer un correo donde está el horario al cual deben ingresar teniendo en cuenta el tiempo de Canadá y los links a los cuales deben ingresar. A estos links solamente puede ingresar el coach y los jugadores y deben estar preparados con un celular o deben estar preparados con un laptop donde puedan tener en cuenta que deben hacer una videollamada para que los jueces puedan mirar correctamente su pista. ¿Qué más podemos agregar en los retos? La cantidad de vueltas es 1 o 2 vueltas para la categoría Elementary School, que va entre los 8 y los 10 años. 3 vueltas para la categoría Middle School entre los 11 y los 13 años y 5 vueltas para la categoría Up. En este caso, para nuestra competencia virtual, unimos la categoría Up con la categoría University. Así que competirán juntos en este reto. Las horas de conexión serán a las 8 de la mañana para la Elementary, a las 11 de la mañana Canadá, para los de Middle School y tendremos la categoría Up a las 3 de la tarde. Tendremos 1 hora de check-in, es decir, que los jueces van a revisar que sus pistas estén elaboradas correctamente en papel, que cumplan las medidas y la medición del robot se puede hacer muy fácil puesto que la hoja de estar en todas las pistas tiene un sombreado, un cuadrado, así que cada robot debe fit en la hoja, entonces va a ser muy fácil visualizar para los jueces este proceso. Además, los jueces les van a pedir que hagan una ronda de ensayo donde veamos que su robot está funcionando de manera autónoma. No se permiten los robots con turbina. Y lo más importante es que los jugadores jueguen, los padres y los acompañantes obviamente inspiren a los chicos y nos estén acompañando en la parte de Facebook Live donde van a poder mirar toda la competencia. Así que muchas gracias y sorry a los de otro idioma. Recuerden que estamos uniendo a muchos lugares. También que seamos muy tolerantes porque vamos a tener gente de la India, de China, de Colombia, de Canadá. Entonces estamos de muchos lugares. Entonces vamos a estar por la mañana, otros están por la tarde, otros están por la noche. Así que estamos muy emocionados porque yo sé que estamos todos haciendo un esfuerzo muy grande para ser parte de este RoboRAVE Calgary, Canadá. Así que bienvenidos y muchas gracias.
Paula, you can please repeat in English. I think one important thing about what you just said is the time zone. Everything has to be according to the time in Calgary, Canada. So please translate or make the calculations for the time in your specific country. Paula, can you continue please then with the line following explanation?
Okay, yeah, sure. For example, we just have just one team for Fastbot in the morning. So the team maybe in Spain is like, here it will be 8 a.m., but in Spain will be 4 p.m. So just be sure that one. Maybe also for Estonia, India, also we have 4 p.m. and maybe 8 p.m. in India. So yeah, for the middle school, I think we can just keep it like that. And maybe from Colombia, we have 2 hours for difference. So here is early, so in Colombia is almost 8:38. So we just need to keep in mind that we are in this time for Canada, in the mountain time.
Okay, Mexico is sometimes the same time and sometimes is 1 hour behind.
1 hour.
In Mexico.
Yep. Okay, I think, let me know if you have any question. No, we are really quiet today. I think they are sleeping with us. Okay. So let's continue with the line following if you don't have any questions. So I will share the rules that we have. Okay, let me see. So we have one. I must have to another meeting. Thank you. Okay, no worries. Bye, Raj. Thank you so much to stay with us. I will share with you the rules for line following. So let me share my screen. Okay. So let me know if we can see the screen. If yes, you can use also the reactions if you are feeling a little bit shy. Okay, so first of all, so here in the rules, so we have the numbers so that you need to follow to print your tracks. So in the last part for Fastbot first, so you can, as you can see here, we have like a square. So, and then we have an arrow, so just pointing to the right side. So when we start at the competition, so you need to be sure your robot fits in this area, and also the robot need to start just running to the right side of the track. And here is the time, the place timing device that is optional for you, because we have two judges, so they will be keep the time for all of us. Okay, so now we have here the line following. So the line following is different for each category. That one is for elementary school. So for elementary school, so we don't have any intersection. So the robot need to start in this area, and in the same like our Fastbot competition, so the robot must to be fit in this area. So be sure for this line. So I know some robots maybe has some arms or something like that. So be sure your robot keep in this area. And then the robot need to follow the line in autonomous way. In the first lap, they need to finish all the circuit. And here you need to be sure you have like a cup, a mug, or a mug. Just want to show it's a normal mug that you can drink coffee or water or you're drinking. And the cup need to be fit in this area also. So I think it's better that we can use the ping pong balls, but no like white color, because maybe if we use black cups, white cups, and also a white surface, could be really difficult that the judges can see the balls. Or maybe you can just put some Sharpie or make some draws in your balls. In this way, the judges can see really well the ball that you deliver in your round. And then when you finish your first round and you deliver the ping pong ball, so you need to back home and follow all the line. This is the first round. So in this way, you will keep all your points, and then we have 2 minutes. And when you finish the first delivery, you can start to do the bonus point. So I will explain you later how works the bonus point. And then here, so we have for the middle school line track following design. So if we notice here, we have one intersection. So your robot need to be capable to follow the line without losing the part to finish the circuit. And for the high school and university, so we have 2 intersections. And it's working is the same. So the robot need to follow the line, deliver 1 ping pong ball, and then go back home. And when that happens, they can start to work in the bonus point. Okay, I think it's all in this part. And now, here we have the rules. So it's the same, like we already talked about. So that competition will be challenged as compete as a video conference platform. So we need to use a Zoom meeting. And then we have in the Zoom meeting 2 judges and all the participants for all these categories. So we'll be performing the competition in 2 rounds. And then, so we have here the division that 1 for elementary, 1 for middle, and the other one for university and high school. What kind of robot do we have allowed for that one? So the platform is allowed for any robotics platform, any robot so that you can build. So the just one restriction is the maximum base size, 20 to 25. And we have 1 centimeters free. Like you can just measure your robot in the truck. So another consideration, so the truck need to be built in with using a normal paper and the size and the average also we need to keep in mind. Just is leather size and white paper medium weight. Paper of cardstock works better. And for PDF for 8.4. And how the tower, so is any cup, use it as a tower and fits in the guidelines. Okay, so I have one question here. When we finish the first round, so you need to finish just one round and put your delivery ping pong ball and then you need to back your home. But for the second round, you don't need it to back. So you can just take your robot. Okay, so I'm gonna explain you like that. So this is my second round, okay? So with my second round, just my robot get in the cup. So deliver one more ping pong ball, and now I can take my robot with my hand and then put the robot back home. And we can start to do the bonus point. For the time device, so it's the same. So we can just put it like in a normal place, and also our judges can keep the time. Okay. And how is the scoring? So like a normal RoboRAVE competition, so we have the score for 400 points. So for example, for elementary school, so we have different tasks. So the first task is leaves home. So here we have some score is 50 points. So we don't need to pass any intersection. This is why this is no scoring right here, no second intersection, but we need to stop at tower. So here, when we stop at tower, so we just gain one more 100 points. And when we deliver one ping pong ball, we won again 150 points. And then when the robot returns home, we have 100 points more. In total, so we have 400 points. And how works the bonus point? So for each ping pong ball delivery, in this 2 minutes, we just have one more point for each ping pong ball. Okay. Okay, so, okay, let me check here. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a really, really, really important thing. So if your robot is really fast, I think you can just take off the ping pong balls that you have in the cup and you can feel it again. So be sure that the judge can just count down. So, alguien en español me está preguntando que cuántas vueltas tenemos que dar. Dos vueltas o 2 rondas. Tenemos que cumplir 2 rondas para cada uno. ¿Y qué más? Ok. One more thing. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So some considerations. So the most important thing in our RoboRAVE is learning to have fun. This is our priority. So any robot platform can be used. The robot has 2 minutes to complete all the tasks. The robot must be 100% autonomous. The use any type of wireless communication is not allowed. Only players can operate and manipulate the robot. So we understand maybe you are with the parents or someone who can help you, but this help just will be like in a time your competition or the recording your competition, but not with the robot. If the robot is touched or manipulated for any time during the competition, it must be taken and returned home without the stopping the stopwatch. So this means you will continue taking your time. To the start position, the extra ball, the robot must have performed all delivered tasks sequentially. So this means leave home, go through the intersection. If any, no shortcuts are allowed at intersection. This means the robot need to follow the line. And then stop at the tower cup, deposit one ping pong ball, and then return home and reach home. That's it for the first round. I think we already talked about that one. No entra existencia, no total score at the combination of spawn. Okay, that part is like we have the combination for a score, and also we can have extra bonus point. Okay, and one more thing, so we cannot carry more than one ping pong ball. For each round, we just need to deliver one ping pong ball. Okay, so the robot deposited an extra more 2 minutes. And here we have the Spanish rules, so you can just take a look. Okay, okay guys, let me know if you have any questions. Okay, one more thing. Okay, also for the Fastbot and also for the line following, so the high score is 100. So they can just have bonus point in Fastbot with the time, and with line follow it with each ping pong ball extra that you can deliver. Keep in mind, do you need to use your 2 minutes? And the rounds will be random with a system when we start our check-in. Yeah, I think we have all these questions. Okay, la voy a explicar un poquito en español. Entonces, las rondas tendremos que cumplir 2 rondas. La forma de hacer el delivery de los ping pong balls va a ser individual, van a tener que entregar una a una. La primera ronda debe ser completada completamente, es decir, que el robot debe salir de la casa, luego seguir la línea, parar enfrente de la copa, deliberar una bola de ping pong y luego volver a casa. Eso significa que cumplió su primera ronda. Posteriormente, si tiene tiempo para seguir en el juego, en la ronda puede seguir deliberando, puede seguir entregando ping pong, tantas bolas como el tiempo, los 2 minutos le alcance. Entonces vamos a tener un total de 400 puntos si termina todo el recorrido y cumple con las tareas mencionadas, y va a ganar los bonus points por cada ping pong ball que entregue. Cuando en la segunda ronda que haga, no necesita volver a la casa, solamente deja la pelota de ping pong y tú lo puedes tomar con tu mano y empezarlo nuevamente en el área de la casa. Esas serían como las preguntas que tendríamos aquí. Muchas gracias. ¿Tienen alguna más? La pueden escribir en el chat también. Thank you. Thank you, Henry.
Thank you. Is there any other question from the audience? It can be in that, or you can also raise your hand. So, Kevin, he's asking, with which material
Hola, están preguntando si las rondas van a ser seguidas de competencia. No, las rondas van a ser, vamos a pasar todos en una sola ronda y luego vamos a hacer una rifa y siguen en la segunda ronda. Miremos qué más preguntas. Yeah, the paper can be just attached to the floor with tape or glue. But you need to, we need to be sure that it's paper, it's normal paper. This is just the rule that we have for now. Okay, if you have any questions. So I think for us, there is the information. So if you have any questions, so you can just write down here in the chat. But if no, it's a pleasure to have you guys, and we just can say good luck for all the teams that we have from Fastbot and line following. Any questions? Ok, ¿con qué material pueden volver a pintar las pistas? ¿Con Sharpie? ¿O existen unos labels que se imprimen al final que los puedes cortar y los pueden pegar encima de la pista? You can use like a Sharpie or labels, so you can just glue it. To try to improve your tracks. Okay, guys, so I think it's all for today. Si se puede cinta aislante, creo que es muy difícil que puedan hacer los bordes con cinta aislante. Algunos de ellos son demasiado curvos, pero sí lo pueden hacer. No está en las reglas que no pueden hacerlo, así que pueden utilizar cinta. You can use any tape. Yes, you can do it, guys. Ok, muchísimas gracias. Saludos a Chocó. So a lot of hugs for everyone, and we help you have fun with us. Okay, one more thing. If the cup is filled, so I think we can just take off and be sure that they just can count down how many ping pong balls do you have, and you can, I think you can just fill it again. Si la copa está llena, creo que debes estar seguro que el juez cuente cuántos ping-pongs tienes y podrías volver a llenarla.
There is another question in Fastbot. Can we use wood as a platform in Fastbot challenge? The answer is no. We had to use standard paper, either letter size paper or A4 paper.
This in the base.
Another
yes.
question with yes, under the track, you can use wood or any material. It can be the floor, anything metal, but then the track has to be on paper. A question from Kevin. Can you replace the cap with a square tower of 9 times 9 centimeters? Que si se puede reemplazar el vaso por una torre cuadrada de 9 por 9. I will say you answer, Paula.
I think no, because here is the cup, and I think it's easy for everyone to have a normal cup.
Yes, the challenge is on the cap. So basically you cannot replace the cap for a tower. No se puede reemplazar el vaso por una torre como en el RoboRAVE tradicional.
Just a cup.
Yes. Is there any other question about any of the challenges, line following or Fastbot?
thank you guys. It's a pleasure to have you.
Okay,
Okay,
yes.
okay, yo voy a decir las palabras en español y tú te despides en inglés. Muchas gracias para todos los que están acá. Un abrazo gigante y muchos éxitos para todos los equipos. Nos vemos mañana en Canadá a las 8. Revisen sus relojes para saber qué hora es en su país. Muchas gracias.
So I will say the same things that Paula just said in Spanish. Thank you so much for being here. Please verify your clock, your time in your countries. Here, always the specific time is the Calgary mountain time. So make the calculation what is the time in your country. Mexico, China, Latin America, any place that you are, Colombia. And success for everyone. I hope you enjoy tomorrow the competition, also on Sunday, and we will have a very fun and nice day.
Yeah, I just wanna add something. So we have a really, really good teams for a lot of countries, different countries. So the competition will be really awesome, guys. Don't miss it. So it will be really awesome to have all of you in this competition. So thank you so much. Saludos desde el país de los
De los
tacos.
tacos.
Saludos a México. Saludos a
México
Bogotá,
es
a Medellín, a
excelente.
Malaca, Andrómeda.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Saludos a todos en Colombia, también en México. Greetings to China. Obviously to Estonia. We have Tonu here.
It's really nice because Tonu and his students are preparing everything for have a really night with robots. This is awesome.
Yes, yes, awesome people from Estonia. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
being
guys,
here.
if you can just take a pictures of you guys, and we are using the hashtag RRCCV2020 and share with us in our website and our Instagram page. So thank you. 1, 2, 3, go. Yes.
Wow, yes. Also,
Thank you.
Fred from China, 谢谢, that means thank you, gracias, Fred. Thank you, thanks to you. So let's
Bye, Henry.
say bye, bye, and see you tomorrow, guys. Bye, have a nice one.